Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gwen and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a makeup declutter video. I'm currently decluttering my apartment and the next category I was going to do is makeup. I actually followed the KonMari method and that is one of the categories, and so I decided to film this for you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, so the first step is to take everything from that one category and bring it into one spot. So I'm gonna have three categories. It's gonna be yes, no, and then maybe I'll think about it. So yeah, so I'll start with foundation. So as you can see, all I use is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I'm going to be keeping all of my foundations because I like these. For face powder, pretty much the same idea. I use, like everything I use the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. So I'm gonna keep both of these because I use them. Oh, and I forgot to mention how I'm doing this. So the KonMari method, it focuses on what sparks joy, not so much what you use. Now, if it's something that you don't like, but you still need it and use it, I say still keep it. That's how I'm doing it. Okay, now I have some lipsticks. MAC lipsticks are my favorite lipsticks. Okay, MAC Retro. So this is like a pale red. This really doesn't spark joy for me anymore, so I'm not gonna keep that. Okay, Media by MAC. I just got this recently, but it's a really nice berry red color, so I really like this. Sparks a lot of joy. Okay, now we're back. I wanted to bring you guys in a little closer. Okay, so Aesthetic Kiss by MAC. It's just a dark red. I really like it, so I'm gonna keep this. Sparks joy. Heroine by MAC. While I do like this lipstick, I don't wear it very often. It's a really pretty color though, and it does spark joy, so I am still going to keep it. Okay, next, Red Rock by MAC. I absolutely love this, especially when I wear my white coat for school. It looks really nice. It's a nice classic red, nice and bright. I really like it, so I'm gonna keep this. And then I have my MAC and Gabriel Zamora collaboration lipstick. I actually wore this last night. So this is my most worn lipstick for sure. It's just a nice warm nude color and I really, really love it. So I'm going to keep this for sure. Okay, now we're gonna get into my ColourPop lippies. Okay, Mama by ColourPop. So this is a nice orange color. Okay, does that spark joy? That color does spark joy, so I'm going to keep this. The Twirl. This color does not spark joy. Teeny Tiny by ColourPop. I love this. This is my most worn liquid lipstick. I actually wore this last night. I like mixing it with the MAC and Gabriel Zamora nude lipstick, and it looks really nice. It's a nice pink nude. So I am going to keep that. Stingray by ColourPop. So this is the collaboration with It's My Ray Ray and ColourPop. I have not worn this in a while. I do like the color though, so I'm going to keep it, but I have not worn this in a minute. Notion. I absolutely love this color. It's a nice deep berry color. It's so pretty on, so I really like this color. Next is Thursday. I don't really wear this and I'm not really into magenta, so I think I'm going to let this one go. Next is Kapow. I really like this color. It's a cool tone liquid lipstick. I usually go for warm, but I don't have any cool except for this one. Next is Love Bug by ColourPop, my absolute favorite liquid lipstick. It's a nice dark orangey red rust color. It's so pretty. I love this color, so I'm definitely keeping this. All right, next is Avenue by ColourPop. It's a nice dark red. I really like this color. It's a nice dark rich red, so I really like this color. Limbo. I have not worn this color in a really, really long time. I used to be so obsessed with it. It's a really nice dark brown. I'm going to keep it because I remember how much I loved this, but I have not worn this in a long time. And then the last one is Wink. This is actually a ColourPop Ultra Satin liquid lipstick. I usually go for the Ultra Matte and I was trying to branch out, but yeah, again, another magenta color and I'm not really into it, so I'm going to let this one go. All right, I guess I'll do lashes next because they are the next bulky thing. So I have 4 sets of lashes. Yeah, 4 sets. So I have basically all Eyelure Vegas Nay lashes. Well, no, these are the Vegas Nay. This is just straight Eyelure, but Eyelures are my favorite. I've really been loving Eyelure lashes lately. You get them at Target. They're like $10 to $15, so not super cheap, but they're not super expensive like what are those called, velour lashes, where they're like $40. So I think they're a good deal, and you get a lot of wears out of them. You can tell they're very good quality. Okay, and then I have my Ardell Demi Wispies. Love these. I have not worn these in a long time, and I was starting to, you know, contemplate ever buying them again. Like, do I really want them? Because these packs just sit in my makeup drawers, and I don't really use them. But I wore them last night for the first time in a while, and I fell in love with them. They're so lightweight and so easy to put on. So yes, I love these, and I love to get the multi-pack because you get a lot for your money. These don't last as long, I will say. The Eyelures have been holding up better. And now we are getting into the highlighters, brushes, and eyeshadows. Okay, so here we go. Highlighters, my favorite. So I have this Profusion highlight and contour palette from Target. I was randomly looking and I found this at Target, and yeah, I got it. As you can see, it's so messy. It was only $5, so I highly recommend this if you know you're on the hunt for like some cheap highlighters. These actually aren't bad. The palette is just very, very messy. But yeah, the colors are popping. I only like 2 out of the 5 highlighters they give you. So I like this one and I like this one. So these, oh yeah, I like this one too. Yeah, so I like this one, and this one. The packaging is just very messy. This one's a maybe for me. So I'll just keep that right there. That's a maybe for me right now. Okay, next I have this Milani bronzer one. I call it a bronzer. What is this? Strobe light. This is Sun Glow, my bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, did y'all see that? Look at that. No, did I do that? Oh yeah, I did do that. Okay, I did that. But still, I don't know. I can't use this right now because it's not the summertime. But I mean, as long as it doesn't break, I guess it's fine. I just have to be very careful. Yeah, I don't know. That's a maybe. I'll have to come back to that one. Okay, what is this? Day Glow. I honestly haven't worn this in so long. I'll keep this one. Okay, this is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Rose Gold. I was so hyped to find this. I was like, oh my God, I love it. This is so pigmented. Look, there it is. But this is not good for my skin tone. So I'm going to let this one go. This one doesn't really spark joy for me. Same with this Kylie Kylighter Strawberry Shortcake. This is just not a very good shade for my skin tone, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, next is the Milani highlighter in Afterglow. I really like this. It's really hard to open, but yeah, I really like this. I actually featured this in my no makeup tutorial. I really like this for everyday no makeup looks. It's really natural looking on the skin for me. Okay, next is a Becca highlighter. This is Opal and this is Champagne Pop. I am keeping both of these. These are my favorite highlighters. Next I have the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold. I love this. It's so pigmented. I love this. It's perfect. I love it. It's so poppin'. Really good. Okay, next I have some Artist Couture. So these are the Diamond Glow Powders by Artist Couture. They are a loose highlighter formula. So how it works is comes like that. It's like a loose pigment almost. And I have a couple of them. I have 5 total. This is LeBron's and this is La Peach. So I'm going to keep LeBron's and La Peach because I do like these. And then the last ones that I got, but yeah, I have Conceited, I have Sugar Daddy, and I have Illuminati. These swatches are going to be washed out. So yeah, I'm keeping this. I need to wear these more. I really don't wear these enough. Okay, next I have 2 e.l.f. highlighters. These are the HD highlighting powders. The first one I have is Bronzed Glow. I don't know if I like this. I think this might be too dark for me. The finish of it is very, very deep. So I don't think this is the right shade for me. Like the undertones look all weird. I don't think it's very good for my skin tone. So I'm going to let this one go. And this one is Sunset Glow. I love this highlighter, so I will definitely be keeping this. Okay, next I have some Wet n Wild highlighters. So this one is Precious Petals, which is a gold. She's cute, but she actually really reminds me of the Milani Day Glow. They're very similar to me. I actually am liking Precious Petals more so than the Milani. This is gonna take me forever. And I have Sunset Glow. These are all very like comparable colors. Okay, I definitely like Precious Petals, that's for sure. This one was the Milani. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I like this Milani one anymore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this Milani Day Glow go. And then, no, I don't know. I feel like I need to put them on my face actually. They look the same, honestly. I'm liking the Milani one a lot better. So I'm gonna go with the Milani and get rid of the e.l.f. one, which is a shame because now I don't have any e.l.f. highlighters. But I mean, if I don't like it, I don't like it, you know? Is what it is, you know? Okay, and then the next one is Crown of My Canopy by Wet n Wild. I think this is my favorite rose gold highlighter. It's such a pretty rose gold. Like if LeBron's was just a hint lighter, I think this is what it would be. So I like pairing these two together actually. So I will be keeping that. Next is Anastasia Beverly Hills, So Hollywood. I love this highlighter. It's so beautiful. Sparks joy. Next is the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette, like highlighting palette. I like how big the mirror is. I use the blush sometimes, but it really doesn't show up on me. But I like the peach one more so than this. So I will be keeping this whole palette because I like this one the best. One more highlighting palette. This one that I got from TJ Maxx. I talked about this on my channel before. This is the Ellen Tracy Illuminating Palette. I got this from like TJ Maxx randomly. Thought I would try it. It was only $2.99 and I'm so in love with it. This color right here is really, really, really popping. I'm actually going to compare it to the other highlighters I have on my hand right now. And it's kind of the same color too. What the heck? I'm actually liking this more than the Milani one. Yeah, I'm actually liking the Ellen Tracy more so than the Milani. The finish of this one I like a lot more, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that and I will keep the Ellen Tracy. All right, and now let's go back to what I was contemplating. So this color right here I really like they have some nice colors in here, like the ones I do like, so I will keep this. It does spark joy, but this packaging is so annoying and messy. And then my Milani bronze, so I'm going to keep it. I do like the bronziness of it. It's not so dark like the e.l.f. one. I just have to be really, really careful because I don't want to break this. Okay, next I'm going to move on to, I'll do eyeshadows. So let's get started. So I have only two single eyeshadows. I have this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Silver Sky. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I need to find a really good silver eyeshadow. I don't have any silver. I do want silver. So yeah, I need to get some more silver, but I hate this, so I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, next I have MAC Sketch eyeshadow. This is the only single eyeshadow I own from MAC, and I love it. It's a nice dark purple. Okay, next we have eyeshadow palettes, my favorite. Okay, let's go. So first I have this Morphe palette. It is the Morphe 15N Night Master palette. This is my most recent purchase from Morphe. I like the matte colors in here. These shimmers are terrible. I do like this one, but like the lighter shimmers, they're not very good at all. They're very, very scratchy. Like you really can't get the pigment out of it. So yeah, it's not the best palette, but I do like it for the warm shades. And when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this is so me. Like warm browns, dark red to purple. Yeah, this is my color scheme, so I will be keeping this. Next I have this palette by Morphe as well. This is the 25A. This is really good. I like this palette. It has a lot of random browns that I don't end up using, but I like it for the black, and I like these almost foiled shimmer shades right here. I like this palette. Next I have the Morphe 35T palette. I don't use this a lot, but I have been using it lately because I've been getting more into purple eyeshadows, and this has a lot of purple eyeshadows. I especially love the shimmers in this palette. They're very, very unique. How like different those colors are, especially that middle purple. I use that a lot whenever I'm wearing lavender. I like to use an eyeshadow that matches my shirt, so I like to go for that lavender shade, and I do use this a lot. It doesn't have very dark colors, so I do have to, you know, bring in like a MAC sketch or maybe even that Nightmaster palette where I can have some extra dark purples, but this does have some mid-tones that I like. Okay, and I also have the Morphe 35O palette. I do like this. However, the only like eyeshadows I use out of this are like from these two rows. Sometimes I go into here, but I mainly like it for like this orange, like these colors here, like these random filler shades. I really don't know what they were doing with that, but I do like this palette. Okay, next is my Lorac Pro One. As y'all know, if you watch my favorite eyeshadow palettes video, this is my favorite eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love it. It's really good for a beginner because you have, well, not a beginner, but just someone who's trying to build their collection. So white, black, there's a lot of dark mattes for women of color, a lot of shimmers. I like how you get a good array of matte and shimmer colors, and it's neutral. So I really, really like this palette, so I'm definitely keeping it. Next I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I am going to keep this. The only reason I like it is for like these two shades right here, this one right here. I like the greens. So there are some random colors that I like, but I don't pick this up a lot, and the smell gives me a headache, but I am going to keep it. Okay, next I have my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. I love this palette so much, so I'm definitely keeping it. Sparks a lot of joy. My Urban Decay Naked One palette. So I realized I can't use this in the summertime. It's way too light for my skin tone when I use it in the summertime. I don't know if it's because it's a very old palette. This is like one of the first palettes I've ever owned. High-end palette. This is my first one. So it's very old. I don't know if it's because the colors are fading, like, and getting old. I don't know if it's that, or if it is because of my skin tone. So I don't use this all the time. I am able to wear it in the winter time, and I love Half Baked all year round. So I'm going to keep it, but this is very, very old. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. Next I have this Milani eyeshadow palette. I've only worn it like a few times. Yeah, it has some cute colors. Like I do like this color right here. This color is really, really different. I think I'm going to keep it for that color unless I'm able to find something that looks just like it. See, I don't like to keep duplicates, so if I'm able to find it in a different palette, then I can let this go because I really don't like any other shades from the palette. This will be a maybe. I'll keep that on the side. Okay, next I have this Maybelline The City Mini palette in the colors Rooftop Bronzes. This palette is very, very good. I love this palette so much. I highly recommend this for a drugstore palette. Next I have my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I've really been liking this a lot lately. I've really been liking it, so I'm going to keep it. Next I have my Master palette by Mario. I love this palette so much. It is a collector's item, low-key, because, you know, it's not available anymore. So I'm not sure how I would feel if, you know, I didn't like it, but like, you know how people just like to keep things like, oh, it's a memory. Like I got that one unique item. I don't know if I would be able to keep it like that, but I do like this palette. So thankfully I can keep this. Actually, let me see if these are comparable. I'm starting to see, but it's definitely in the same color family. Yeah, they're not the same. Next I have my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. People love this palette, like it's crazy. So many people are like, yeah, this is my favorite palette. This is not my favorite palette. When I use it, it's cute. I don't like every color. Oh, I think we found a dupe. They're the same color, but the finish of them is different. And I like the Milani finish better. So these are the same color, but they look different. So I'm gonna keep both of these. Okay. the reds in here are what I mainly use anyway. Okay, next I have my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I love this palette. I actually did a full video, shameless plug, I did a full video. Okay, they are so loud. I'm just gonna take a break and come back when they're done, okay? Okay. Actually, they never stopped the work, so I'm just gonna continue on this video and you guys can just watch the process of me decluttering my makeup. Guys, that's it for this makeup declutter video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.